That's lights out, and away we go. Avesta got a poor launch, and Afonso is way out in front. Tim Rolfesh and Lewis both jump him. And further back, TM Ducky even looking to make the move. A little bit of a hip barge from the Williams driver. And it looks like Avesta will probably get clear of him, but out in front, Lewis looking for an early move on Tim. That could result in contact, and they both just about get away with it. Bunches up the field. Further back, there were some issues for some drivers. I think Charlie's involved, and Harry at the back there, losing his wing. Going wide and into the wall. Charlie's had issues on that one as well. He's getting swallowed up and nearly loses the... And Limhuis is out the session, and the safety car is out. Omar dives into the pits. And will we get to see the incident? We will not. Into the wall of champions he went. Limhuis out for yet another race, and he's damaged the barriers too much. It's a red flag, and Bino has been disqualified. Trevor Sin's out the race as well. And Limhuis retired with contact with Quentin, I believe. From what I hear, plenty of drivers getting jump starts. Enzo, Lord Percival, Quentin jumping the start. They have drive-throughs. Afonso once again gets the better launch on the medium tyre compared to Vesta on the hard. But Avesta got a better launch than last time. Lewis, who's on the softs, will look to gain the positions off the start. He's jumped Tim already, but he's got a penalty off the start and bangs the wall yet again, looking to go round the outside, which turns the inside on Avesta, and he gets that done on a much softer compound tyre. It's not going to get him very long into this race, but it's going to get him the positions and potentially a far lead if he can keep those tyres alive for long enough and utilise that huge pace maximum as he makes the overtake on the Ferrari into the final corner. Nice move. He needs to keep it out of the wall and hope others get penalties, which they are doing. It's Tim Rolfesh now with a 3-second. Lord Percival comes in to serve his drive-through as Omar speeds into the pit lane. And Afonso, we just saw there, makes the move back past Lewis after he had some oversteer. That's a very ambitious move from Lewis, and it's taken Afonso out of the race. And when will he do that? Chicane incoming. You'd think he would go before it, and he does. Tim Rolfesh was wise to it. Whoa, I thought he'd gone, but he seems to have stopped again. I'm not sure if that was him going, but either way, he's gone now. No doubt about that. Some position changes at the back there, as there was a bit of bunching up, but at the front, all seems fine as King Kiski tries to fend off Harry. He's got to be dangerous. He's got to be careful when he cuts across to the inside here, because he had a Haas just alongside him, but he makes it through cleanly. Making it through cleanly was Vito at the top, at the front there, getting past Tim. As further back, that's a spin, and it's Charlie again on a restart, being tagged around, and to the back of the field he goes. As Afonso, despite being taken out earlier on in this race, a win is definitely on the cards for him still. As Harry has been dispatched as he tries to go on the outside, he's forced off the track slightly with a bit of contact. Vito, through goes Vito. Makes it through wide, gets through. The other Red Bull of King Enzo looking to come through as well. Afonso's had troubles through this corner already, and he's having troubles again as he's forced over the grass and gets a penalty. Harry looking to send it around the outside. He's nothing doing there. King Kiski and Lord Percival stacked right up behind as well. This is an almighty battle between half the field in this race. Hazard Time and Charlie and Avesta looking to join in as well as they slowly catch this huge battling pack. Both the Red Bulls though on this lap, and the early parts of this lap, forcing their way through, and with penalties into account, I believe he'd on track to get one as King Enzo gets passed by Afonso. Harry past Vito, but we saw in the back when he spun into the wall when he's out of the race and a virtual safety car is deployed. But Tim's gone and the field is massively separated. They've caught each other out there. Hazard Time is into the pits. Is he the driver who suffered wing damage on that restart? You'd have to say so, because why else would he come into the pits? Felper serving his drive through immediately, and Afonso is already all over the back of Tim. Those soft tyres helping him out, and Afonso's going to go for the move early. Down the inside he looks, left just about enough room. It's a great defensive move from Tim to stop Afonso going through, but it seems like it's only a matter of time, because not even DRS active, but Afonso's alongside, going down the inside. There's contact. Tim's off the track. For the second time, Afonso overtaking an AlphaTauri has resulted in them going off the track at that corner. Into the hairpin, braking zone. There was not a lot of room for two cars there, but Afonso is the car that has gone through, and Tim now under pressure from the Red Bull of King Enzo, who is on softs as well. And surely you'd have to say Tim probably going to lose this position as well. He's going to defend it with all he's got. And he does do that for sure. Contact between the two. They're lucky to stay out of the barrier. 3 or 2, and Charlie now has spun it into the wall. He spun it with his rear, so I believe he's probably got away without damage, but the Titans are not going to be pretty. And he's lost the position to Tim, but amazingly he's kept it from Avesta. He's going to have to defend now as Avesta sneaks it down the inside and into the braking zone. Avesta is now ahead. Oh, Charlie, who was one moment looking to probably challenge for a race win, is now going to have to challenge just to get on the podium again, as he goes very, very wide now. And well, I don't know if he's lost his head, but it's falling apart now for Charlie. But Avesta almost definitely going to make this move on Tim this lap, and these two both have closed 4 tenths on Afonso this lap, so this race win is not out of the question yet. They've both closed 7 tenths now within Afonso. Afonso is going to have to conserve everything for the last 5 laps. And the podium looks to be heading Tim Rollfish's way despite everything. And despite everything, Avesta has fought back through the field, and he's going to go side by side with Afonso. There's not much room there, but they both keep it clean, and Avesta will focus on the exit so they can get into turn 1. Velper has had an issue, no safety car. Afonso would have prayed for that, as into turn 1 they go. Avesta has the inside, Afonso looks to hang around the outside. There's contact, they're leaning on each other. And through the exit, Avesta gets it, and Afonso spun into the wall. They couldn't unconnect from each other's cars. But a comfortable barrier at the front of the championship will come Avesta's way as he comes round the final corner, weaving to celebrate a 4th win of the season ahead of Tim Rollfish. And Avesta's championship picture looks a whole lot more realistic now, as Charlie clinging on from King Enzo just behind. It's a drag race to the line, which Charlie wins out by 9,000ths of a second. King Enzo in fact had another penalty in the end, and he'll drop behind Lord Percival